Triple Flex Theaters presents the new blockbuster urban action thriller Your Anita hits Murgatroyd in startling, breathtaking sensual
My big city of Murgatroyd. My mama didn't raise no damn fool. Hit me with all you got and this girl gonna dish it right back at you.
Mama since Foxy Brown. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a roller coaster ride of explosive action. You'll run neath the Drascal and
househead and I love it. Dig this. Changes come to America.
Oh, no, come on now, baby.
Almighty God. And you know this! And let it flow.
Mama since Foxy Brown. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a roller coaster ride of explosive action. You'll run neath the Drascal and
househead and I love it. Dig this. Changes come to America.
Oh, no, come on now, baby.
Almighty God. And you know this! And let it flow.
My big city of Murgatroyd. My mama didn't raise no damn fool. Hit me with all you got and this girl gonna dish it right back at you.
Well. Hopefully hanging that Murgatroyd serial killer with a rope took care of him once and for all. I see where Scotland Yard came and took him down and carried his body off, so I guess I had better not stick around in this time period any longer now that I know that the other Flashy is not here. I will go back and re-enter the energy time flux field and hope that it takes me to the correct time period where she is.
Well, these primitive people of London with their primitive medicine of 1888, they thought I was dead. Walking out of that morgue was nothing. Now London is mine again, and I suppose I will claim a few more victims before I go back through the energy time flux, but London's boring to me, and I must find this challenger, this sister of mine, Flashy, who thinks she can string me up with a rope and destroy me. I'll find her and slice her into 1,000 pieces. Ha! Death by 1,000 cuts. She'll be tiny confetti scraps of paper when I'm finished with her. So, now I must go and find this energy time flux field and go and take my brand of terror to another century.
try the new Vincini Ultra Deluxe Super Triple Star Authentic Italian Pizza Pie with imported mozzarella cheese. Mamma mia, it's
Vincini
very
Super
good.
Ultra Deluxe Triple Star Genuine Italian Pizza Pie with Super Ultra Deluxe Mozzarella Cheese. Mamma mia.
Welcome to the Les Tomac Show. And today we have an unsung hero, sort of a local celebrity. Everybody knows him as kind of our resident philosopher and commentator, but nobody's ever really seen him that much. Well, you may have seen him in public, him and his wife, maybe down at Drifty's or one of the other places in Murgatroyd. He and Aunt Suki, his wife, live over in Flattown, but they're here in Murgatroyd all the time. Anyway, for years now, he's been calling in to various shows, including some of the ones that I've hosted. He likes to call in to TV shows. He likes to call into local radio shows. He always has an opinion and something interesting to say. And we're welcoming today Uncle Frank to our show. Welcome. And one of the things we're going to do, Uncle Frank, here is go ahead and play a clip from one of your recent call-ins on TV. As a matter of fact, this was a sort of a man in the street interview during the funeral coverage of Uncle. This was Uncle Frank during Senator Quint's assassination, the funeral coverage of the assassination of Senator Quint. So here comes Frank. And I've been raised in these parts, and I watched Senator Quint come up. I've seen him bring the paper doll in Murgatroyd factory, the factory here to Murgatroyd City. And my wife Suki and I was watching TV the other day when the funeral was going on, and we seen that Vincini Al with the makeup corporation throw a flower down on his casket. And Suki started crying. She was touched by that. And hell, if every one of them that touched him had been there, they wouldn't have had room for all of them. Anyway, you see how much money they spent on that funeral? Hell, they spent more money burying him than it takes to build one of them there Apache helicopters. Then didn't you or me died, they just sewed us to the ground and poured dirt over us, and that'd been all she wrote. That'd been the end of it.
What you are saying, if I understand you correctly, Dr. Derrickson, is that the frequency of time travel events and the number or persons involved in them actually multiplies the number of alternate realities or parallel universes that exist by creating even more of them, each of which potentially splits off into even more and even more. In effect, a geometrical progression, if you will. This same theory was advanced by Dr. Rebe Summer and his wife Janet, if you will recall. Their mathematical models were presented in a number of scholarly papers, you may recall.
Sorry to barge in. The front door was open and I overheard you gentlemen talking. As a matter of fact, I heard my name mentioned in the discussion. Yes, I am Dr. Rebe Summer's wife, only it's not Janet. My name is Jacqueline. Dr. Jacqueline Rebe Summer. And you are correct in what I overheard you saying about our theories. I would like to stay and join this discussion if that is all right with you two
it's
gentlemen.
Quite all right with me, Jacqueline. My apologies for getting your name wrong earlier. And as you can see, Dr. Derrickson is fast asleep. He must have had a very long day, as the tech people have been working trying to restore his monitoring devices. and of course he had a few glasses of wine which I am certain is helping him to sleep. Would you care for a glass of wine, Jacqueline? I would be quite honored if you would join me for another wine myself.
Here I am, in Paris, France in the year 2043, the mother of numerous offspring who have themselves given birth to offspring. First I had the paper towel twins in 2041 who grew to rapid maturity and gave birth to numerous others. I then gave birth to triplets, then quadruplets, and because of the brief gestation period and the rapid growth, we have multiplied as a species or race very quickly. We now number around 1,000, hiding and crouching and living in the parks and tunnels of Paris, France and now other towns and cities in France, avoiding contact with humans entirely if possible. I am sure some of us are sometimes seen, but we move quickly and slide in and out of small spaces. So we are often only seen in a fleeting manner out of the corner of some human's eye, I would guess. But one day in the future, my kind will grow in numbers sufficient to reveal ourselves and walk openly among humans, and until then we bide our time and we wait.
And in the hills, and the forests, and the mountains, our race of paper dolls grows quietly and strengthened in number until that one great future day arrives when we shall overthrow humanity and I shall be the king of the paper doll empire with Flashy at my side as the queen of the paper dolls. And the future may be much sooner than mankind can possibly imagine, as time continues to pass and we grow, and grow, and grow.
I've got to travel back in time to the year 2015 and prevent the assassination of Senator Quint. If I can stop Senator Quint from being shot, it will prevent the evil Devane from becoming senator. Wow. This is in 2015. I won't be able to stop Senator Quint from being assassinated. This building here, it looks the same. It looks like the Super Deluxe Ultra Hotel where Senator Quint was shot. But the sign says, Headquarters of Prince Devane, ruler of North America, and royal sub-palace of King Pedestrian III? I thought he was just a count. Okay, I'm inside now. I hear voices inside coming from that conference room. I'll just crouch here quietly and eavesdrop.
King Pedestrian, sir, I have some very bad news. Flashy and the wooden thing have escaped through the time flux energy field and the rioting paper dolls have destroyed the device. Now we can't go after them.
You fool! You're not fit to be a colonel. You were inept when you were mayor of Murgatroyd. Do you have any idea what the ancient Romans used to do to the bearers of bad news? They killed them on the spot. I should have you taken outside and shot. Better yet, I should shoot you myself. But why waste valuable ammunition? You're not worth killing. But I know what must be done. I shall strike Paris, France with thermonuclear weapons and put an end to this paper doll plague once and for all.
But sir, Paris is a great historical city.
When Hitler ordered it burned, a wise general ignored the order. Burned a wise...
Hitler went down in defeat. I will not go down in defeat. I don't give a damn if the Eiffel Tower itself melts. The paper doll race will be annihilated from the face of the earth. Grab him. Seize him. Bring him in here. The skateboard, too. Oh, yes. Timmy. You look the same as you did 40 years ago. Of course, being a time traveler, I suppose you probably came here from 40 years ago. Snuck into the headquarters, stood outside that doorway, and eavesdropped on everything that I said. Well, you're not going to be able to stop me, young man. It's my destiny to destroy these damn paper dolls and restore the earth to my control. This is my world. And if nuking it is the only way to wipe out the paper doll plague, then that's what's going to happen, young man, and you can't stop me, Timmy.
I must stop you. I must stop you. I can't let you destroy the world. You must be stopped.
Look,
you must
look,
be stopped.
Dr. Derrickson, the monitor screen is coming on. Look, there's Timmy on the screen. Oh my God, Dr. Derrickson, Timmy just grabbed the gun from that guard. Look, look, he's aiming it at Count Pedestrian.
In the year 2051, Timothy Lawrenson traveled to this year seemingly by accident, as he was attempting to go back to 2015 to prevent the assassination of Senator Quent. But higher destiny and fate must be at work, for young Timothy now finds himself the assassin of a madman who was about to destroy the world. Timothy Lawrenson has fatally shot King Pedestrian III at close range, and Dr. Derrickson and Dr. Jacqueline Ribsamer watch helplessly on a monitor screen back in 2016 as these incredible events unfold.
Timmy, come with me. I will get you to safety, back to the energy field where you can travel back through time. Yes, you remember me. I am the man in the hat. I talked to you back in Murgatroyd, back in the year 2016, back in your own time. We talked there on the sidewalk in front of the casino. Timmy, you have fulfilled your destiny. You have done what you must do. You killed King Pedestrian and saved the world from destruction. Now we must get you to safety. I have his guards in a trance. They won't be walking anywhere anytime soon. This will give you time to make your escape. Come with me.
Yes, Oh yes, yes, Dr. Derrickson, I have also seen that man in the dark hat around Murgatroyd recently. I wonder who he is. At least he came to Timmy's aid in this frightful moment. And at least the time flux energy field seems to still be functioning, even though we saw that your device itself will be destroyed in 2051 by the rioting paper doll.